Are you ready to start landing paid brand deals and turn your content into cash? Well, in this video, I'm sharing the top 5 UGC platforms for creators that I've personally used to connect with brands, grow my income, and build a successful UGC career. These aren't just random recommendations. I've tested each of these platforms myself, and I can confidently say they're some of the best tools to find UGC brand deals and kickstart your journey. So if you've been searching for things like how to find UGC platforms that actually work, best ways to land UGC deals, or how to start UGC in 2025, this video is for you. And make sure to stick around until the end where I give you some tips on how to have success on these creator apps. So let's get straight into it. Let's start things off with one of the first platforms I joined as a creator, and that is my all-time fave, Coley. Now, if you haven't heard of it, Coley is a platform designed to connect creators with brands that need high quality content. So whether you're into pets, skincare, wellness, or lifestyle brands, Coley has a great range of opportunities to choose from, which is one of the reasons I've stuck with them for so long. I've been on the platform for several years and have completed nearly 50 campaigns with them, so I can confidently say it's a solid choice for creators. What I love most about Coley is how diverse the brands are. There's always something interesting popping up. Plus, it's a great way to work with brands that align with your niche or interests. I've been blessed to land campaigns anywhere from $500 to $1,000 on this platform, and I've been also able to work with some of the brands time and time again, which I really love so that I can keep building relationships with the brands. But like any platform, it's not perfect. One of the biggest downsides I've noticed recently is that some campaigns have started to lower their pricing, which can feel a little disappointing considering the amount of work that is required for certain projects. It's honestly kind of frustrating when you're asked to put in a lot of effort, but the compensation doesn't quite match up. For example, some smaller brands might ask for like 6 photos and 2 videos for $200, which for someone who's been doing UGC for a while might seem like a really low offer. Another thing to keep in mind is payment timelines. Coley used to be really quick about paying creators, but lately payments have been taking a lot longer, which isn't really ideal if you're relying on a steady cash flow. With that said, I still recommend Coley for creators, especially if you're looking to build up your portfolio and connect with some brands that are just really awesome to work with. I would just make sure that you're selective about the campaigns that you apply for so you're getting paid fairly for your work. Next on my list of UGC platforms is Backstage. So if you've been looking for a new way to find UGC opportunities, this might be the platform for you. Backstage is widely known in the creative industry for connecting actors and performers with jobs, but they've recently expanded into UGC campaigns, making it a fantastic option for creators like us. What I love about Backstage is how easy it is to find exactly what you're looking for. You can filter campaigns specifically for UGC, so you're not wasting time scrolling through unrelated projects. Plus, one of the coolest features is that you can see where each campaign is based, whether it's in your country or even somewhere else in the world, which gives you a better idea of how the project will work. I signed up at the end of last year for a year to test out the platform and see what's on it, and so far it's been a really good experience. I've had some really good interactions with brands that are genuinely interested in working together. That said, one con I've noticed is that some of the campaigns come with a pretty lowball offer, which can be a little bit frustrating. But if you're patient and selective, there are definitely worthwhile opportunities to be found. If you're curious about Backstage and want to try it out for yourself, I do have a special link for you to use in the description below, so you can check it out there. It's honestly a great way to connect with brands, build your portfolio, and expand your UGC career, so don't miss out, check out the link. The third platform that I highly recommend exploring is Incense. Now, if you're serious about landing paid brand deals, this platform is definitely one to have on your radar. Incense connects creators with brands looking for UGC, and what makes it stand out is how much control you have over your rates and projects. I personally completed about 50 campaigns on Incense, and the coolest thing is that I landed my largest campaign ever, which is a $2,000 deal right on that platform. One of my favorite things about Incense is that the brand gives you a rate range. And when I aim for the highest rate that the brand proposes, 9 times out of 10, the brand will agree to it. And even better, many of those brands have come back later for more content, which has been amazing for building long-term relationships. Now, while I love the platform, it's not without its challenges. So in the early days, I found that some brands weren't super communicative, which left me waiting on feedback or payment after submitting my content. There were a few times that I did have to reach out to customer support, but thankfully, the support team is super responsive and helped get things sorted quickly. Another thing to watch out for is some campaigns offering pretty lowball rates, especially considering the amount of work that they're asking for. But don't let that discourage you. There are definitely some incredible gems on Incense if you stay patient and selective. And if you're ready to start landing bigger deals and connecting with brands who value UGC, I highly recommend giving Incense a try. So from my experience, it's one of the best platforms for building your portfolio and making meaningful connections in the industry. If you've made it this far and are enjoying this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. And let's continue back to the video where I'm going to share the fourth creator platform I highly recommend. And that fourth platform is Vidsy. So Vidsy is a platform I'm still getting familiar with, but I've already had some amazing success on it. So Vidsy is based in the UK and it connects creators with big name brands that are looking for high quality UGC. What really sets Vidsy apart is that they work with some huge name brands like Pepsi, Amazon, and Garnier, which is exciting if you're looking to build a portfolio that features recognizable names. I've only been on Vidsy for about a week now, but I've already booked my first campaign with Biolage, which I was super stoked about because I literally have their shampoo in my shower. So the fact that I landed a campaign so quickly really speaks to the platform's potential. The pay for these campaigns is also pretty solid, which is something I really appreciate. They don't just offer small projects, you can actually get compensated well for the work that you put in. Now, like any platform, there are some downsides. So since Vidsy is a European-based platform, I've noticed that some campaigns are exclusive to UK or European creators, which can be a little limiting if you're based elsewhere. So it's just something to keep in mind as you browse through the campaigns, but I found that there are still a good amount of opportunities for international creators. So if you're looking for a platform with big name brands and solid pay, I definitely recommend checking it out, but just be mindful of those regional restrictions. Overall, I'm really excited to continue exploring Vidsy and see what other cool brands they have on the platform. Now let's talk about the fifth platform that I recommend, and that is Vidovo. Vidovo is a platform I'm still kind of getting a hang of, but I've already secured my first deal on it pretty quickly as well. Vidovo is a relatively new platform based out of the UK that connects creators with brands looking for content. It's a bit like Fiverr for UGC creators because you can set up your own profile, create video bundles, and brands can message you directly to collaborate, and gives you the chance to be proactive by submitting to campaigns that align with your niche. What I love about Vidovo is the flexibility it gives creators. I love how you can create customized video bundles to show brands what you can do for them, and brands can find exactly what they're looking for. The direct messaging feature is also a huge plus because it allows you to communicate with brands without all the back and forth through an agent or middleman. You can really get to take control of the deals that you want to pursue, which I think is an awesome feature. Now, there are a few downsides I've noticed. While the platform offers a lot of opportunities, many of the campaigns are gifted collaborations, which means you're getting free products instead of payment. So far, I've yet to see any majorly high-paying campaigns pop up. That's something I hope that will change as I continue using Vidovo, but for now, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Overall, Vidovo is a great platform to check out, especially if you want more control over the campaigns that you work with and the way you present yourself as a creator. I'm personally excited to see how it develops, and hopefully I'll start seeing more big campaigns come through soon. If you're new to UGC or looking for a platform where you can directly connect with brands, Vidovo might be worth exploring. Now, I wanted to share some useful tips that I found have worked for me when having success on these creator apps and how you can too. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your profiles are on point. Your profile is your business card. It's how brands are going to get to know you. So take some time to showcase your best work, include a detailed bio, and highlight your niche. If you specialize in wellness, lifestyle, or skincare, make sure that comes through clearly. And don't forget to include your contact information and social media links so brands can easily reach out. Tip 2, be selective and choose campaigns that match your brand. Not all campaigns are worth your time, and you shouldn't feel pressured to accept everything. Choose campaigns that align with your personal brand, your niche, and your audience. Not only will this ensure that you're creating content that you're passionate about, but it also increases your chances of landing deals with brands that truly resonate with you. Also, being selective helps you build a strong portfolio of work that you can show off for future clients. Tip 3 is to be proactive and submit to relevant campaigns. Don't wait around for brands to find you, take the initiative. So these platforms allow you to submit to campaigns that you feel are a good fit. This is a great way to increase your chances of landing deals, so keep an eye out for campaigns that align with your niche and submit a well thought out pitch or video proposal. The more proactive you are, the more likely you'll land campaigns. Tip 4, don't be discouraged by lowball offers. So one thing to keep in mind when starting out is that some platforms may have campaigns that offer lower than expected rates, especially considering the work required. It can be a bit discouraging at first, but remember that not every campaign is going to be a home run. Some lower paid campaigns can still lead to repeat business or help build your portfolio. Focus on the bigger picture and continue to refine your approach, and you'll start landing those higher paying campaigns. Almost every platform that I started on, I took a lower rate to get my foot in the door, and they have increased from there. Tip 5, stay consistent with your communication. Clear and consistent communication is the key to building long-term relationships with brands. Always respond to messages quickly, keep brands updated on your status of your content, and be proactive about addressing any questions or issues that may come up. One thing I've noticed across platforms is that some brands can be slow to respond, but if you keep keep things professional and timely on your end, it shows that you're serious about your work and they'll be more likely to collaborate with you again. I really do hope these tips and insights help you land more paid brand deals and elevate your UGC game on these creator platforms. And if you're ready to take your creator career to the next level, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with other creators just like you. And don't forget to check out Backstage if you're looking to connect with brands and find UGC campaigns that suit your style. Again, you can use my promo code linked in the description below to sign up for an annual subscription and start landing deals today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.